Has anything changed in your life since camp? Has it been coming back?
Coming back, it's more. I've been more in touch with God and with friends, and like get better influence on them now.
Cool. Hey man, what's your name?
James Bailey.
Yeah. And where do you go to school?
Lake Travis.
And this is your young activity right here?
Jacob Paul.
Yeah. And so, did you get a chance to go to Sharp Top this summer?
Yeah, yes, I did.
How was that?
It was fantastic. Probably the most fun you ever had.
Did you all get to go to camp this summer?
I did. No.
Okay.
We went to Sharp Top.
How was that?
It was so much fun. They said it was going to be the best week of our lives, but then you think it's kind of one of those like, oh, it's going to be like the best week, whatever. But then it really was the best week of my life.
That's awesome. Where did y'all meet Katie for the first time?
Freshman year at club. I just remember coming for the first time and meeting her, and she's just such like a full like ball of energy, and she makes me happy. And I was like, yeah, I want to go get
Where did you first meet Ben?
I met Ben at a Lake Travis High School soccer game.
Yes.
Yeah. Came up and started talking to me, and been friends ever since.
Was that? Tell me about how awkward that was.
Pretty awkward at first. Had no idea who he was, but came up and we started talking, and it worked out.
That's awesome.
I would say I've always kind of been more quiet, not very outgoing for the most part, depends. And I've moved a lot in the last couple of years. I mean, not too much, but I moved twice in the last like 4 years, so it's kind of like I always had to try to fit in everywhere I moved, and although moving here was a lot easier just because I got accepted really quickly.
So you met Lauren. When was the first time that happened?
At
the first club?
Yeah.
And then
and we bonded because there was a song where everyone started swaying, and we both stood there because we don't like touching people, so we were like, okay, let's not partake. So we just stood there and kind of like swayed back and forth together, but not touching, of course. I don't know, we just kind of hung out a lot. We went to breakfast a lot, went to dinner a lot, hung out, and at Campaigners we hung out too. And I don't know, we became really good friends. Laura's my best friend. She's gonna get so mad that I said that. She's gonna get so embarrassed. But, yes, you are. Okay. Just having someone to talk to all the time about basically anything, because whether relating to faith or not, I could talk to Lauren about mostly everything.
Tell me about Sharp Top Code.
It was good to go through, like, with all these people, because I actually, like, we were in a cabin of all Westlake girls, and I had only known a couple of them, and I was only close with, like, 2 of them. But then after those, like, really intense nights where we had to kind of, like, open up to each other, I feel like I really got to know everyone, and now I can go up to them in the hallway and be like, hey, how's it going? How was your summer? And, like, really feel like I know them now rather than just people I saw in the hall. It was honestly life-changing, really, because I hadn't really like talked to God in years since I moved from Illinois, so that was in 7th grade, and I just kind of fell away from my faith just because we hadn't been going to church. We didn't find a church we liked in Wisconsin. It was just kind of like really hard to connect, and I just kind of forgot about it, which I shouldn't have done. And so after like hearing Glenn talk and going to sit and having nothing to do and just looking at the sky, which was really pretty that night, I got to talk to God, which was really interesting just because I hadn't in a while, so it was kind of unusual and weird feeling, but it was nice. So many things changed during high school and just our lives, but Jesus and God are always there, and some of my friends think it's really weird to be like that close with God or Jesus just because they may not believe or they're a different faith, like, why do their opinions matter if you know what you believe in?